It's 12 months now since the EU and the IMF came into town here in Dublin to bail out the Irish government. But how are Irish people feeling? EUobserver went face to face to find out.
Well, it's the kids that are affected. Well, my kids are, because they can't go to creche anymore, after school care, and my hours have been cut in work, my husband's hours have been cut, the money has been cut, the mortgage is still going up, and it's like we're struggling at the moment. Like, both of us are working full time, but full time now is not what it was 5 years ago. Yeah. We're just not on the same money, and it's just struggling. Christmas coming up, and then with the budget coming up as well, like, you're just worried, what can we spend?
Well, I suppose everybody's affected. They bought houses at exorbitant prices and now they're in negative equity, big loans, barely able to meet repayments.
I have been affected, all right, personally, by the recession. Everyone is looking for a discount, and as well as that, it's all the way down. The customer's looking for a discount, and we're looking for a discount off the supplier, and then the supplier is looking for a discount off the person. And then I think the fact that there's a shortage of credit, I'd say that it affects the amount of stuff that's actually bought, and there's less stuff to be sold. But as a result, the price is probably,
pretty negative, I think, for the young people particularly. More so than my own generation, which would be kind of 50s. I think they're going to suffer. The 20-somethings, who'll have to go away. I think that's the biggest, it's the saddest bit of it, really. It's the biggest impact on the country, I feel myself.
Well, we're in pretty tough times now at the moment. I'm originally from Dublin, but I had to move down to Shannon to do an internship. An internship, essentially, it's an unpaid employment. So that's pretty difficult for me. I don't want to have to leave, but we'll have to see how things go with this. Chances are I might be taken on full time after this, but chances are I won't, so we'll just have to see how things go.
Should be like this. I'm from Romania and I have one temporary job in Ireland. It's okay, like this. Only for 2 weeks.
I think since it is quite annoying being in a recession, I guess, because of prices going up and things like that. But in the long run, like, if they do more things to help out with it, it'd really help out for people, especially for the future when you're heading in towards college and stuff like that. So hopefully it'll improve.
Well, if you have a look around the streets of Dublin, it's hard to see any austerity measures being put into place. Everyone still seems to be spending, so I don't think we've been hit too hard just yet, but it's very hard to say what the future holds.
We have no money to do anything or shop.
Really? Why is that?
Just basically our wages are spent on rent and living, and there's not very much extra.
We're just saying everything is spent on bills, rent. You have no kind of extra money to play around with generally.
I don't know, I think a lot of people have given today. A lot of it's just like small change, but there doesn't seem to be any change. So I think people still want to help people that are less fortunate than them.
Yes, mainly that my wages have been cut about $500 a month, so luxury spending on clothes and items like that, it's just not happening anymore.